Meeting of the day. Myself, Abhilash John, and my team members are Arun Salim and Rose Varghese Abdullah Kirke. Today, I'll be discussing the crucial role leadership plays in shaping society, industries, and organization. Leadership not only influence decision making but also drive innovation, stability, and success. This presentation, I will evaluate the leadership style of two influencers, Bob Iger, the former CEO of Disney Corporation, and Draupadi Murmu, the current president of India. I'll examine how their leadership decisions have impacted their representative field using key leadership theories and approach. The main objective of the presentation is to compare their leadership efficiency and provide meaningful insight for aspiring leaders. By understanding their leadership style and decision, we can gain valuable lessons applicable to various leadership roles. Importance of leadership. Leadership plays a vital role in any organization or society. Strong leaders provide vision and direction, creating an environment where success becomes achievable. Effective leadership leaders inspire and motivate others, encouraging teamwork and cooperation. Gen Defoe, Gen Defoe and Stone suggest strong leaders empower individuals to reach their full potential. According to Beto, leadership fosters cooperation, communication, and trust among team members, essential element for achieving collective goals. Strategic decision making is another key aspect of leadership. Effective leaders navigate uncertainty and challenges while ensuring inclusivity and stability in governance. Good leaders lead to improved team morale, few conflicts, more innovation, and strong communication. This demonstrates how influence leadership is driving success. Next slide. Draupadi Murmu. Moving on, Draupadi Murmu. Her leadership journey is both remarkable and inspiring. Draupadi Murmu made history on July 25th, 2022 by becoming the first tribal woman to hold the position of President of India, making a significant step in tribal representation in India politics. Her leadership experience extended beyond the presidency. From 2015 to 2021, she served as a governor of Jharkhand, demonstrating her deep understanding of political and administrative challenges. Early from 2000 to 2009, she represented the Rang- Ragnapur in the Odisha Assembly. Draupadi Murmu leadership focus on advocating for the right of tribal community. Her priority include welfare, education, and social economic empowerment. Her long-standing commitment to service, especially for underrepresented groups, played a major role in her election as a president. Leadership style of Draupadi Murmu. Draupadi Murmu leadership style is reflects an adaptive leadership. Approaching as a president, she has had to respond to a variety of challenges, from political issues to social concern by adjusting her approach to each situation. Her leadership focuses heavily on marginalized communities, particularly tribal group, by addressing their specific needs in areas such as sustainable development, healthcare, and education. Her ability to tailor the tailor her leadership approach to different situations reflects her adaptability and strategic thinking. Draupadi Murmu leadership demonstrate how adaptive leadership can drive positive change by aligning their leadership style with the unique need of the community they serve. Moving to next person.
Thank you, Abhilash.
One more.
I'm dealing with the theory that we applied in Draupadi Murmu. Situational leadership theory suggests that leaders must adapt their style based on the situation. The theory focuses on balancing directive and supportive behavior. In the case of Draupadi Murmu, her leadership has been dynamic, adapting to different contexts. When dealing with the governance, national security, and policy making, a directive leadership approach is necessary, ensuring strong decision making. However, her leadership also leans toward a supportive style, focusing on women's rights, marginalized communities, and tribal empowerment to effectively handle complex political dynamics. Burma must strategically switch between directive and supportive leadership based on the situation. Moving to the next slide. Approach. Draupadi Murmu's leadership aligns with transformational leadership with inspired change, empowerment, and social progress. Transformation leaders are known for motivating and uplifting communities. Murmu's commitment to marginalized groups showcases this trait. Her presidency served as an inspiration for women and tribal communities, proving that leadership is achievable regardless of social barriers. Leadership scholars like Korean and Shabazi emphasize that transformational leaders focus on long term impact rather than just immediate governance. Murmu's dedication to social justice and equality reinforces her transformational leadership style, fostering greater representation and empowerment. Moving to the next slide. Impact on tribal communities. A key aspect of Murmu's leadership is her vision for progress among tribal and marginalized communities in India. As the first tribal woman president, her leadership reinforces democratic values and constitutional rights, ensuring social inclusion. Transformational leaders emphasize values like justice, equality, and moral integrity. Murmu actively championed these values through her policies and initiatives. Her presidency highlights social justice for indigenous communities, giving them greater visibility in national governance. By doing so, she is reshaping the political narrative and ensuring that historically underrepresented communities have stronger voice in decision making. Moving to next slide. Bob Iger, former CEO of Disney. Moving on to a corporate leadership example, Bob Iger, tenure as Disney CEO, demonstrate visionary leadership in business. Under his leadership, Disney made historic acquisitions, including Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 21st Century Fox. This acquisition solidified Disney's dominance in entertainment, significantly expanding its intellectual property. Iger's vision extended beyond film. He pioneered Disney's entry into streaming with Disney Plus, making it a strong competitor to Netflix. His leadership also played a key role in global expansion, including the opening of Shanghai Disneyland in 2016 and expansion of theme park worldwide. Due to his leadership, Disney's market value surged from 50 billion in 2005 to over 250 billion by 2020, proving his success in strategic decision making. Moving to next slide. Bob Iger's strategic decision. One of Iger's major success was revitalizing Disney's animation division after acquiring Pixar. This resulted in a wave of animated blockbusters like Frozen, Moana, and Zootopia, restoring Disney's dominance in animation. He also expanded Disney's reach in China, India, and Europe using localized content, partnerships, and theme park to make Disney a truly global brand. Iger embraced digital transformation, ensuring Disney adapted to a new consumption trend by launching ESPN Plus and expanding Hulu. A key part of his leadership was fostering a culture of creativity, risk taking, and innovation, ensuring that Disney remained at the forefront of entertainment. Even as he stepped down, he ensured a smooth leadership transition, maintaining Disney legacy as a storytelling powerhouse. Thank you. Mike, over to the next person.
Leadership style of Bob Iger. Iger is known for his long term vision and strategic thinking. He recognized the value of storytelling and intellectual property, leading Disney's expansion into new markets. His leadership embraced technological advancements, focusing on digital and streaming services rather than relying solely on traditional TV and cinema. Iger is also known for his ethical and employee friendly leadership, prioritizing clear conversation and fostering an innovative and collaborative cooperative culture. Unlike many CEOs, he emphasized cost cutting. Iger invested in employee development and creative freedom. Behavioral leadership theory suggests that effective leadership is based on learned behaviors rather than inherent traits. Iger's democratic leadership aligns with this theory as he promotes collaboration, empowers employees, and values creative input. According to Don Lone, his leadership balances task oriented and people oriented approaches. Iger fosters a culture of transparent communication, building trust with employees and stakeholders. His ability is evident in his strategic decisions, which responds to changing industry trends and consumer behavior. Iger's leadership also reflects transformational leadership principles. He inspired a shared vision, redefined Disney's future, and strengthened its creative portfolio. He led Disney into the digital streaming era, ensuring it remained competitive. His leadership was characterized by collaboration, innovation, and ethical decision making. Iger also embraced risk taking, expanding into international markets and theme parks. His resilience and adaptability helped Disney navigate industry disruptions and economic downturns while maintaining a strong brand presence. Moving to the next person.
Application of leadership models and theories to leadership style. Draupadi Murmu, President of India, the citation leadership theory proposes that efficient leader can change their approach according to each situation, and here Murmu's leadership style differs between social causes and governance. Draupadi Murmu utilizes a people centered way to empower and raise marginalized groups and women's rights. This theory states that most organized directive relationship is required in matters of governance, policy making, and national security. The adaptation concept of this theory is in the line with Momo's capability to alternate between supportive and directive approaches based on the situation. Moreover, Murmus promotes participate in governance and decision making among tribal communities and marginalized group by embracing a supportive leadership style in 2022. Moving to the next slide. Bob Iger, form of Disney Corporation. According to behavior theory, leadership is determined by action rather than qualities, and here Iger's leadership style was influenced more by judgment as well as experience than by natural characteristics. Bob Iger promoted teamwork and innovation at Disney by letting staff members offer suggestions, which is reliable with this theory focused on people-centered leadership. One of the most virtual leadership qualities is excellent communication. I guess open and honest communication increase stakeholder trust. Adaptability is a fundamental principle of behavioral theory, and Iger's capability to lead dynamically is demonstrated by his strategic decisions, which are on the basis of client behavior and industrial development in 2020 2014. Moving to the next slide. Comparison and key insight. On examining the leadership styles of both the leader, it is understood that Draupadi Murmu adopts a situational approach and Bob Iger followed a behavioral approach. Iger concentrate on learned leadership behavior such as strategy and group work, while Murmu adapts her way of leadership to development sorry to diverse conditions. Iger focused on democratic style and emphasis employee collaboration and input. On the other side, Murmu utilizes uh, a directive style of governance. People-centered leadership was concentrated by both leaders, where Murmu concentrated on aiding marginalized communities, and Iger promotes an innovative and creative work culture. Moving to the next slide. Suggestions for upcoming leaders. I conclude by saying that the suggestions for upcoming leaders: be adaptable to every situation, then uh, foster a culture of innovation and creativity, then develop strong communication and build trust, then concentrate on effective planning, then uh, adopt the best and appropriate leadership approach. And the graph shows that support, inspiration, responsibility, motivation, and hard work. I conclude by saying that these are the main points of Bromadi Murmu and Bob Iger. Thank you, everyone.